This day in time. What happened today, years ago?
Fast forward quite a bit, centuries later, June 22nd pops up again, but this time the action shifts completely. It's all happening at sea. We're in 1372 now, the Battle of La Rochelle. This is during the Hundred Years' War, specifically the Caroline phase, where France was actually starting to push back against the English on the continent. And they had a key ally in Castile, basically, Spain.
And the strategic context here was critical. La Rochelle was absolutely vital for the English war effort in France. It was their main supply port, bringing in men, money, weapons. Losing it would be a massive blow, cutting off their lifeline, essentially.
Oh, right, and the article gives details on the fleets. The English, under the Earl of Pembroke, had maybe 35 to 50 ships, but the source calls them temporary armed transport ships. Basically, converted merchant ships, cogs, low decks. Their main tactic was apparently using longbow archers to soften up the enemy, then try to board.
And the Castilians,
Yeah.
led by Ambrosio Boccanegra, they had a different setup, galleys and carracks. The source doesn't give exact numbers, but the key difference it points to is the type of ship, more like purpose-built warships, especially the carracks with their high castles, those high decks. And their tactics involve not just ship-on-ship fighting, but using the environment, specifically the tide. Very smart. That difference in naval tech, the English cogs versus the Castilian galleys, and especially the taller carracks, that was a big deal right from the start.
Okay, so the battle kicks off June 22nd, 1372. The English fleet sails into the Bay of La Rochelle and, finds it blocked by the Castilians. That was heavy fighting that first day. Apparently, the English held their ground okay for a while.
But then came the crucial factor the source highlights, the tide. As night fell, the tide in that bay went out, way out. And the English ships, these deeper draft cogs, they just got stuck fast in the mud, grounded, completely immobilized.
Which just set them up for disaster the next day, June 23rd. The Castilian galleys, being more maneuverable in shallow water, could just attack the stuck English ships almost at will, and those carracks, with their height advantage, they could just rain down arrows and missiles onto the decks of the helpless English ships below.
Yeah, the outcome was, well, brutal. The source says the English ships were burned. Most of the soldiers were killed or had to surrender. And the commander, Pembroke, he was captured too. A total defeat.
And the strategic fallout was immediate, wasn't it? England basically lost control of the sea in the Bay of Biscay, which, like you said, cut off their main supply route to their forces in France. A huge problem.
Exactly. And the ripple effects were quick. France retook La Rochelle and other areas nearby pretty fast. But for Castile, this was a big moment. It really marked their emergence as a major naval power in the Atlantic. For England, though, the source notes this defeat at La Rochelle kind of kicked off a whole series of setbacks on the continent. A bad turn.
So we've gone from land dominance to naval.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more history daily.